What is shape language? To simply define it, it is the use of shapes in art to convey emotions, ideas, or traits, tapping into our instinctive ability to interpret forms. The main shapes are the square, circle, and the triangle, making any other shape a derivative of the ones mentioned. Here are some examples of derivative shapes, and since we have them here, let us see how they are affected by gesture. And as you notice, if we start pushing and pulling, we notice they become more dynamic. So it's good to remember these three things. Shapes have variety, shapes have edges, and shapes have gesture. Let's check these two variants. In the first example, we see consistent flowy silhouettes, making these shapes clear and detailed. On the second example, we see a consistent usage of more angular shapes, making everything more geometric. Let us see how our shapes made. As you can notice, we have a variety of shapes. I call these starting points. This is the place where ideas come from. On number 5, we see an archer that has a candlelight on top. Number 7, a majestic character with royal qualities. Number 9, a creature of swords, and 14, more of a barbarian. We are built to see something in these shapes, and they are built with one thing in mind, to search and explore our mind. These starting shapes have two main qualities. We usually focus on gesture and contour or silhouette. But how are shapes processed? The follow-up is quite simple. We have exterior design, or the exterior of the shape, and interior design, which relates simply to what is found inside a shape. We use both exterior design and interior design to create interesting shapes. These interesting shapes become clear silhouettes, portraying a character, creature, or something else like a vase of flowers. For short, exterior and interior design of shapes will build our silhouettes, and that way we can create an ideation process that is worthwhile and productive. Let's do a quick recap. We have exterior design, where we only focus outside a shape or silhouette. This way we will not focus on anything else. This process keeps us focused on one thing only. In the next step, we have interior design, and now we can go inside and figure out what is happening inside our shapes. And as you can see, the results are quite interesting. From start to end, we see a clear development of our shape language process. We take the main silhouette, we use exterior design, and then interior design process to get a clear result. Going a bit further in the process, we start doing adjustments, either proportion adjustments or design adjustments. Depending on your design understanding, adjustments can come easy or a bit harder at times. In the example provided, we clearly see how adjustments happen. And there are three main areas to concern ourselves with. Number 1, the first shape we do is never the result. Number 2, the process continues to be developed. And number 3, adjustments are made in the cleanup phase as well. In the line work, we clearly see how the design developed. Adding colors to check and see a good route for our design is always cool to add. And as a tip, you can check the little function added to it as well. Color palettes, a diagram for general function, and a simple guide for complementary color usage. And that's how we get to a cool result. I would love to see what you guys will ideate, now that you know more about how to actually work with shapes. If you like this video, give it a like, share, and subscribe. And remember to visit our website at design.com. Thank you and enjoy creating.